Hey guys, I'm going to make this quick video. This is for the gentleman that I purchased this Rothco sheath from on eBay. I reached out to him. I told him this was no way your fault, but I wanted to let him know the issues that I was having on this sheath, and he emailed me back and he sent the recommendations that I had over to Rothco. Actually was pretty cool, and so I wanted to show him this other sheath. This is made by Ontario. So most guys, and this is what I told him, they want double retention. You know, a guy spends $200 or $300, if not more, on a combat knife. He doesn't want to lose his knife. This thing here where it snaps, that's never going to work, because the guy can lose his whole rig and everything. That can just pop off. So my recommendation was to bring this piece completely down and go ahead and, you know, double sew this up really good on the bottom. That's going to secure that for tactical pressures, and that'll be fine. And then one of these snaps, this is my Fury survival knife that I had in it, so I don't have an insert in here. That I showed you guys, I got a few videos back where I was showing you this cheap piece of plastic that was in it. So I want to show him this is what they had in the Ontario, and then they can look at this. But like I said, most guys, well, they want double retention, and they want a really good plastic insert that's going to protect their blade. I mean, because that, you know, that's what I look for. As soon as I seen the double retention, I snapped it right up, because you can't hardly find these dual straps on a tactical nylon sheath. And let's take this. Let me get my tool here. I'm going to pull this out. I want to show this to him because I'm going to give him a link to this video. But this is some type of plastic material, and what they did, this measures out to around 4.5, 4 3/4 piece of plastic sheeting. And I suspect what they did is they heated this up and they bent these over like a little taco shell, and it's 7 inches long, and you know, it's about 1 3/4 inches wide. So I recommended that it needs a better plastic insert, so I have took that one out, so I don't have one in there. But this one was 7 inches. If you could make one 7.5, make this around 1 3/4 inches, maybe a little bit over 1 3/4 inches by 1/4 inch wide. You're going to be able to put a 6 3/4 inch knife, a 7.5 inch knife in there. So see, we could take this Rothco sheath, and that will slide down in there, and then you got a nice, you know, that's going to be able to take your blade there real nice. This is a 7.5 inch knife. And then you'll have your dual straps. I recommended that these be 5 inches, because one of these was too short. It was like 4.5. This one's 4 3/4. It's just barely, you know, long enough to snap, because I put a K-bar in here. So recommend to make these 5 inches. 2 of those have this better secure strap here sewed at the bottom, and then a better insert for the blade. And then they would sell a lot, you know, they would sell a lot of these, and guys are going to love these. Ontario made this one. This is an older one. The newer ones that they make only have one retention strap. So this is pretty cool retention strap. It's got the metal piece here, and if you have a little bit of overage going around your handle, is better than it being tight. That's going to be fine, because 2 of them is going to, you know, it's going to hold your knife in there. So yeah, I just want to do this video real quick. Not sure what type of plastic this is. It's kind of thin sheet, and like I said, they probably melted it and just folded it over, molded it to how they want, and then it just slides right down in there, and that's going to cover you know, a nice little insert there for you. So yeah, so it's going to handle, you know, this is a survival knife. You can see that survival knife. See, watch when I try to, see how it's too short? See, I can't even get that snapped. Let me see if I can pull it real hard. Okay, I got it barely snapped. So this one's 4 3/4. Need a 5-inch strap. 5-inch strap's going to do you. Alright, so appreciate you guys watching this. Give me some feedback, what you guys think. Some guys that are following me on my channel, put some input on this. I think those would make it nice. Those recommendations are going to get everything fixed. So what I understand is Rothco was having China. These were subbed out to China. They were building them over there. Now they're building them in India. So that's what I found out. So guys, and hopefully we can get these recommendations and it'll change for us. And then once that's done, I'll link the gentleman's eBay. You guys interested in getting these Rothco sheaths? Because I want to get more. We'll buy them from this certain vendor, and so yeah, so he's trying to do us right and get these issues fixed. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Right, guys, I made my own insert, cut off the back piece of this composition book. This is a plastic type material, so it folds pretty easy. It works out great. I've already had this in the sheath. It works great. So you can make this 7.5 to 7 1/4 inches long. This one's 7 1/4, and just fold it. So I've just got it folded, and I've got it like 1/4 inch in width, thickness there, and about, I don't know what we got on the width, 1 3/4. So this works out great. We're going to just slide it right in to this Rothco sheath. I actually want it this way, so my blade's going to be going back that way. Slide it right down, and there we go. And I can epoxy. I'm going to take that out and epoxy this one side down. So we get a nice insert. It's going to protect the blade. So something like that, just for a quick fix at home. Alright, so I did a little piece as a ramp insert and just hot glued it down. It goes into the sheath about an inch, and that way you got you a nice little, protects your sheath there as you're inserting your blade.